Columbia Institute of Technology acknowledges that our campuses are located on the unceded traditional territories of the Coast Salish nations of Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh.
Good morning. It's a gorgeous autumn day in British Columbia, and let's see what's making a slam dunk in the sports world. Well, our top story of the morning is the significant changes coming to the CFL rulebook. The league unveiled their plans to be phased in over the next 2 years, including a shortened field and the restriction of how single points are awarded. But some star players are not impressed with the decision. Canadian Press sports reporter Dan Ralph has more.
More Americanized. And there's always the possibility that they could go back, but you don't make these changes with the thought that one day you're going to go back to what the status quo was.
Our producer, Graciela Cruz Flores, now joins me in this booth to talk about the stories our reporters are working on in our newsroom. Hey, Graciela, what's our top story?
So we got our reporter, Braden Coombs, reaching out to small businesses in Lower Lonsdale about a few parking fees that might be messing up some customers later on. So we are about to hear that.
Fabulous. Okay. And what else seems to be going on today? We have another reporter, James No, who also is continuing his story on something very pertinent happening in the world.
Yeah, James will continue his story on the UBC Foreign Affairs on the Canada recognizing the state of Palestine. So we'll be hearing more about that later. And then you'll be hearing Braden Coombs today at 11:30 with more of his story.
Fantastic. Well, I look forward to hearing what James and Braden have to offer us. Thank you, producer Graciela. Always appreciate hearing your voice. All right, so it's been a struggle for the Baltimore Ravens running back Derrick Henry as his play cost another fourth quarter fumble. This has been his third fumble in 3 games, which has been a major factor in the Ravens' 38-30 loss to the Detroit Lions on Monday night. The ball security problems that Henry's experiencing are unusual. In the previous 9 seasons, he had lost 4 quarter fumbles in 136 games. He currently ranks 18th on the league's all-time rushing list with 11,665 yards and is 6th with 109 rushing touchdowns. Despite the struggle, Henry says he's determined to turn his game around.
Trying every day to fix a problem, just keeps occurring, so I'm trying to work on it, man. I'm my worst critic, so I'm not going to try to beat myself up too much, but it's hard not to when it's consecutive and consistent me doing it.
And in the hockey world this morning, Toronto Maple Leafs goalie Joseph Woll is taking a leave of absence from the team to attend a personal family matter. General Manager Brad Treveling says there is no estimated timeline when Woll will return to the team. The 27-year-old is set to enter his 4th season in the NHL after posting a 27-14-1 record alongside a 2.73% goals against average. And in more hockey news, the Vancouver Canucks will be recognizing National Day for Truth and Reconciliation for their upcoming preseason games on September 24th against the Calgary Flames and September 26th against the Seattle Kraken. At the Abbotsford Canucks Centre on the 24th, the Canucks will welcome Sumas Chief Dalton Silver and Matsui Chief Alice McKay to deliver a land acknowledgement followed by the national anthem performed by Faith Sparrow, and 2 singers from Sumas, one from Matsui, will perform a Coast Salish prayer song. At Rogers Arena on the 26th, representatives from Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh nations will deliver the land acknowledgement, followed by a rendition of O Canada by Faith Sparrow. On both nights, the orange t-shirt designed by Musqueam artists Nova Wolf and Chase Gray that symbolizes Every Child Matters will be incorporated in recognition for the National Day of Truth and Reconciliation. All t-shirt sales will be donated to the Orange Shirt Society. And in Oilers news, former Canuck Vasily Podglinskin has been signed to the Edmonton Oilers to a 3-year contract extension with an AAV of $2.95 million. Oilers superfan Oilers Nation on YouTube had this to say about the signing. And in weather this morning, it is clear with sun at 14 degrees. The high today will be 21, and be sure to keep yourself comfortable. Those have been your sports headlines at 10 a.m. Join my co-desker Selena Teixeira at 10:30 for your top news headlines. See you later.
Stay tuned for more on BCIT's 1680 The Crow.
I knew a bit about Lightroom and Photoshop before coming into the program, but I didn't really know much about Premiere, and that kind of scared me. And so BCIT has really helped to kind of grow my skills in video editing, which is something I didn't really think I could do before and actually really enjoy now. It also taught me how to use the big cameras, so I can use more than just a DSLR now, which is very helpful as well.